What's going on, fellas? It is your boy Tyler, and today I'm bringing you another video, and this one we are going to be on Infinite Warfare. Lately I've been uploading the Modern Warfare Remastered because I've been having tons of more fun over on that game. But today I got you some Infinite Warfare gameplay where I'm basically going to talk about, my second impressions, I guess you could call it, on the game. If you didn't see my video on my first impressions, I uploaded that from the beta a couple weeks ago. So yeah, go check that out. And then this will basically be, I wouldn't call it my second impressions, but basically just, how I feel about the game based on from the beta and then now with the full game. Basically, whatever I feel like from the changes that they've made. But first, the gameplay you're seeing is domination on the map Genesis. And if you did not know, Genesis is basically a remake from Call of Duty Ghost Strike Zone map. And Strike Zone from Ghost was basically a remake from MW3's Dome. And I wouldn't necessarily call them like complete remakes, because it's like Nuketown going from each game to game, and like Terminal going from each game to game. Because Dome, like Genesis obviously doesn't look like Dome, it's more like buildings and whatnot, and Dome was more open overhead, like buildings weren't tall or nothing at all. I think it'd be sweet if they actually did remake Dome, because that was one of my favorite maps from Modern Warfare 3. But either way, they basically use like the layout of the map, and it still like looks the same, feels the same, plays the same. But either way, it's not exactly like Dome, which isn't a big deal. I still love this map a lot. Genesis has been tons of fun. So yeah, if you didn't know that, Genesis is basically a remake of Strike Zone and Dome. And as for my class that I'm using in this video, I have the K-Bar 32, and I have the variant, the String Theory, and I just got lucky and got that in a rare supply drop. So yes, the String Theory K-Bar 32 is probably one of the best variants for that. I think it's the rare one or something, but either way, like, this gun is so much fun to use. If you didn't see, during the beta I uploaded a video talking about what I thought was the best assault rifle, which was this one right here, the K-Bar 32. I'm telling you, man, you guys got to use this gun. It's so much fun to use. I have the reflex sight on this in this gameplay, and I don't know why I had it on. I absolutely love the iron sights on this gun, but for whatever reason I had the reflex on in this game. I think I just had an extra spot on my class, so I just threw it on. But yeah, definitely don't put no sight on the K-Bar 32. The attachments I'm using is grip and quick draw, simply because this is still very early. I was like level like 8 or 9 or something like that, so I didn't have a lot of stuff unlocked yet. Basically, I would definitely consider using quick draw on this, but grip you do not need. I just used it because I had an extra slot. Basically, you don't need grip for a lot of these guns on this game, because I have not seen much recoil on any of the guns at all, honestly. So yeah, keep that in mind when creating classes. Don't waste an attachment spot on grip unless you absolutely need to, but I haven't felt the need to. And then as for perks, I'm using Blast Shield, Tac Resist, and Pinpoint. Like I said, I was still early in the game, as I did not get to play a whole lot this weekend, which sucked because it was double XP, so I couldn't grind to Prestige and whatnot. But yeah, now getting into the topic basically of this video, I'm going to be talking about, what I think of the game from the beta and then to now. So on the beta, I was having fun and everything. And time to kill was insane. Just people were getting melted. And I was still having fun on the game. I got a hang of it pretty quickly. But, they did patch the snipers. And basically my thoughts on that is, to me, the snipers feel the same. I mean, there's a slight difference, I can tell, just very, very slight difference. But either way, using a KVS longbow sucks at first because how slow it is. It just zooms in, scopes in so slow and everything. But yeah, as for the sniper patch, I don't see a whole lot of a difference. I don't know if that's just because I'm good at sniping or what, but either way, sniping is still tons of fun. I'm having lots of fun sniping. Should be getting some gameplay up for you guys soon of sniping on this game. But yeah, also, as I was talking about, I touched on just a second ago, time to kill. It's still insane. I mean, it's not a big deal since most of the guns are like that. But either way, I still think they should slow it down a little bit, because you literally just die in 3-4 shots. I mean, that's not bad, but it just feels way too fast. And this whole game period feels fast. But either way, like, I'm having fun on it. I just need to unlock more stuff. But you know, I've just been hooked on Modern Warfare Remastered, fellas. But also on this game, the energy weapons. If you don't know, like, the difference between the energy and ballistic weapons, energy is obviously like the newer guns that shoot like lasers, basically. And if you did not know, the lasers actually can reflect or deflect off the walls and whatnot, so that's insane. But yeah, the energy weapons is shooting the lasers, basically. And as for the ballistic weapons, that is basically just regular weapons, you know, good old regular bullets and whatnot. So ballistic weapons, yeah. And basically touching on the energy weapons, I feel like, I don't know if this is just me or what, but I feel like those melt quicker. I feel like the fire rate just seems a little bit quicker too. I don't know if that is what it is, but it just seems like the fire rate is insane on those. And yeah, ballistic weapons is still melting too, but it's just, I can definitely feel a difference between when I'm using an energy weapon and a ballistic weapon. But you know, I'll find out more as I go, as I unlock more stuff, because I'm still very early level. I just have not had the time to play, you guys. I really wish I had, because this weekend was double XP, so not being able to play a lot this weekend really sucked, because I really want the prestige, man. I need to grind a prestige, because I really want that intervention, man. If you don't know, when you prestige, classic weapons are a thing in here. You get an unlock token. You get to go unlock a classic weapon, like, from the intervention to the UMP-45, the MX Garand, all those guns brought back into this game. That was a great idea. I love it, like, for real. Like, I cannot wait to use this intervention, man. That's why I need to go hop on this game and go prestige as fast as possible. But yeah, back on, you know, thinking about this game and whatnot. Like, I also touched on this earlier, but basically talking about no recoil. I'm not seeing a whole lot in any of these guns. I don't know if it's just me or what, but these guns seem to feel pretty stable. And, you know, as long as, like, it's balanced, then it's not a big deal. Basically, the guns feel pretty good when shooting and whatnot. Obviously, after, you know, the furthermore you get into the clip, it'll feel like a little bit more recoil, but not as much at all, honestly. But one thing is, if you're at longer range, use that gun as like a burst weapon, kinda. I definitely suggest that. Like, if it's a longer range and the gun isn't made for long range, just use it like a burst, you know, shoot a few bullets at a time. That'll keep yourself adjusted on your target. That's definitely something you should do. Just sit there and use it as like a burst weapon, and you should be fine. Speaking of burst weapons, I heard that the Rec, or the R3K, whatever you want to call it, I heard that is getting the nuclear variant soon for it. And at first they only had one nuclear variant for a gun on each class, or each category. So like there's only one for assault rifles, one for SMGs, one sniper, one this and that. But now, you know, the NV4 had the nuclear attachment, and I heard the Rec is also getting it now too. So that's very cool. I like that they're doing that, bringing the nuclear attachment to more weapons, so you can see more of a variety of guns when people get nukes. So that is cool. Speaking of nukes, I'm obviously not like the greatest Call of Duty player ever, but that's definitely something I will try to do eventually. But as for now, I'm just going to focus on leveling up and, you know, getting some good gameplays, get some class setups for you guys. Speaking of class setups, I think a good idea for me to do is, because I really like playing Search and Destroy on Call of Duty, you know, throughout the years. So I think, you know, people are always uploading class setups, this and that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on Search and Destroy and get some class setups specifically for Search and Destroy and try to get that out for you guys. And, you know, it just depends. I haven't played a whole lot of Search and Destroy yet, because I've been just trying to level up quickly, playing Domination and Ground War and whatnot. But yeah, if you guys think that's a good idea, Search and Destroy class setups, go ahead and just leave it in the comments and let me know that you guys think that's a good idea. Also, just comment anything else you'd like to see from this game. So yeah, anything you want to see, just go ahead, leave it in the comments. And this video will be wrapping up here pretty quickly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. I'd appreciate that a lot. Also, if you have not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more content like this, as well as some sports content that will be uploaded on the regular as well as this Call of Duty. So yeah, go check out my Modern Warfare Remastered videos as well. And that'll do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you have a nice day. I'll catch you in the next video.